Yo, what's going on? You are now tuned in to the Inside Wolves podcast, your home for entertainment, enlightenment, where we discuss and give our takes on what's going on in not only music, entertainment, general news, and everything pop culture. Make sure you subscribe, share. Let's get into
know myself officially. So I'll ask the question in general. I'll say Young Thug just because he's in the news now, not for any reason other than his name's really up for this kind of thing currently. So you come out the building with Young Thug. That's your man's in this instance. Y'all not buddy, but you with him, like y'all associates. Y'all walking together down the street. Civilian starts walking past you guys. Young Thug out of nowhere, don't even tell you anything. Just pull the gun out and blam that nigga right there in front of you. Put the gun away and keep bopping. And you're like, oh shit. And you take off running. And you get away. Police pull up on you like, sir, come here. Hang on. Bring you into the interrogation room. What happened? First question is, what is your answer? What happened?
Well, I'm about to learn a lot about you in a second from what you say.
That's cool. I'm a comedian, so I'm not built for jail, and I'm not trying to make no new
Yeah.
So I don't know nobody in the jail, and I'm not trying to know anybody in the jail. So if the police pull me in, I'm just gonna let them know I was walking. I saw somebody get shot. It was Jeffrey.
First name on it. It's not even Thug no more.
Civilian answer right there. That's what we like to hear. Yeah. The civilian answer. No. Everyone here is a civilian. So if I hear y'all talk about some, I'm standing 10 toes for Thug.
Yo.
Go ahead.
It was Jeffrey. Yo, that's crazy. It's not he's not even Thug no more to him. It's Jeffrey immediately.
None of that.
I think it said Mr. Williams, him. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Jeffrey. Yep.
Nah, I ain't look, yo. I told niggas, yo. I don't know what happened, yo. Like I don't know. I really don't know what happened. That's my answer, yo.
I don't know what happened.
Booked in 5. Tell your wife goodbye.
What you doing,
Well, I might probably follow suit with the rest of the panel, man. I don't know what the hell happened. It ain't got shit to do with me. I got to tell them something. You know what I'm saying, it ain't gonna be my name.
Wow.
Might
ain't even ask for no names. Yo, y'all already saying names. Ain't even ask for names, yo.
Man.
Well, no, we already know what you said.
Yeah, you come on now.
And I'm rocking with it. So as far as a understanding goes, Jaden, you're the only one that's like, hey, shit, I don't know.
I don't know. Yo, if that's a random surprise thing that happened to you, how the hell am I supposed to process that? Of course, I don't know what the fuck happened. I just walked out. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I had Skittles in hand.
I agree with you. It's random as far it don't have nothing to do with you. Now, the question that was really up for debate, and this is why I asked about the legal advice. If you say, shit, I don't know, and that's actually the truth, do you think you're going home after that answer?
No, hell no.
Okay. So that's a no. Okay, your thoughts, JB. You think you're going home after you say, shit, I don't know? You think they're just going to be like, all right, well, thanks. And
gonna say, nigga, you know something, bro.
Yo. They only know as much as I know, and I don't know what happened.
You don't know shit, huh?
I don't know what happened.
And they gonna keep you.
They gonna keep you holding.
Keep your ass.
Yo,
that nigga gonna have you singing by lunch. I'm telling you. You gonna you singing by lunch.
No, hold on. If he bringing that Chick-fil-A, that number one, no pickles. I just might know something.
I'm telling you.
Man, you that easy for a number one?
Juan.
Listen.
That time in the face over a nigga you don't know. You a civilian.
Mm-hmm.
You better clear the throat out. Figaro.
No. I definitely spoke my piece, bro. I don't know. I don't know that man, bro.
Y'all niggas is fucking crazy, yo. But what's going on, beautiful people out there? You know what I'm saying? It is the day. If you can hear us stepping, I said if you can hear us stepping, You know what I'm saying? You're now tuned into the Inside Wolves podcast, hosted by yours truly, the boys out east that never take defeat. It's the Inside Wolves Entertainment Crew. I'm your boy, Hefe Million, J Million, the Villion. I'm gonna let my hosts introduce themselves. Start with my man, Romeo Kojo. Go ahead.
Big Rome in the building, man. Inside Wolves podcast. You know we do got a great interviewee in the building, man. He from my hood. Y'all show him some love. That's me, man. Big Rome.
We back out here. Q. That's really all there is to it, honestly. Shout out,
man. Simple man.
Simple man. That's all there is to it.
Y'all already know who the fan favorite is, man. It's your boy Juju, aka AJ, aka
self-proclaimed.
Back for another installment of the Inside Wolf podcast.
Never heard that before.
I'm gonna go ahead and transfer this over to our today's esteemed guest. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man of I
like that.
Oh, so everybody's like introducing themselves like that. I'm just gonna go be proper. My name is Rome Davis. How you guys doing today?
Yeah.
What's up, man? You good?
All right. See, he's putting him on the whole thing. Nah, listen. Nah. I'm gonna give him his introduction. And look. This is Mr. Ha Funny Man right here. Okay, a comedian, overall entertainer at a VA right now. IG, you can follow him at strictly_rum. You know what I'm saying? Catch Big Doug on the podcast tip, Apple, Amazon, Google, iHeartRadio, and more. You know what I'm saying? You can click the link in today's bio and you can get to everything that he has on the platforms that he's on. It's Mr. Rome Davis, man. That's an introduction, motherfucker. That's an introduction. Okay. Damn.
I don't know what that undercover brother shit he was talking about.
I'm about to say, he was like, my name is Rome Davis.
I was just watching Undercover Brother too. I was about to say, hello, sister girl.
Hey, that boy killed me. That boy said, he said, extra mayo, please. Extra mayo for me.
I just didn't read this article and I was drinking this guava mocha latte. Yeah. That's classic.
That's it, man. Wait, man. We definitely glad to have you here today, man. Definitely glad. We got some cool things we're gonna go over. We're gonna get to know a little bit more about you and everything. And we're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna have fun. We got to. It's a comedian, man. We're gonna have some fun.
Of course.
All right.
Of course. And like you said, Lee, he's from your area, man. He's from up there where you at, So I'm gonna actually ask you, Mr. Rome, upbringing, you know what I'm saying? The youth, baby Rome, if you will. What was that like for you? What was growing up like for you?
Man, I was a nerd, bro. I still am.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I respect it. I'm keeping the Captain America shirt for those who are listening to this and not watching. So
I was a nerd,
bro. Straight nerd, man. Shit. Let's see. I started finding my funny probably around middle school, high school. You know what I'm saying? Both parents. Mom is a math teacher. I still can't do math for shit. My dad is retired military. The military wasn't for me. I didn't even go past the ASVAB. Like they started yelling in my face in the introduction. I was like, yeah, this shit ain't for me.
Oh hell nah.
I was like, nah, I ain't built for this.
I feel that.
Got my little sister. She was like the smart one between the two of us. So, just chill, man. Just, that's it. Ain't nobody really bother me.
Hey man, I know that's a lie. I know it's a lie because middle school. You say funny started in middle school, high school. That's the most deadliest time in a young man's life. Middle school, high school,
very critical.
I'm about to say that is Afghanistan times 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bombs over Baghdad, bro.
You gotta go to school with a couple frags. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
And I know personally, man, coming up around here, especially on that side of the water, man, I know it was probably so much going on in that time of your life. So you was just sticking to yourself. I know that probably worked out for you in the long run for sure. So
yeah, man. Because you had some homies, that was getting involved into that, that activity, that gang activity. And like I said, man, I'm not built for nothing. I ain't I'm the wrong person to ask to pull up to something to help you out. Oh hell. My parents told me to try to take me to Scared Straight one time. I was like, nah, I'm good, shot. I ain't built for
Don't
that.
waste your time.
Don't even waste your
Damn,
Don't
Scared
waste
Straight.
your time. I was gonna say Scared
What shit
Straight.
fuck you do to get? Yeah, fuck you do,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
man, it's adolescent shit, man. You smelling yourself, get your first piece of ass. You know, can't nobody tell you nothing. You know
Nigga
what I
said
mean?
smelling himself, first piece of ass. That hey, a lot. That took you to Scared Straight.
That took me to Scared Straight. You know,
The
you
fuck they was
feel
trying
like,
to
you like
the fuck they
you
was trying to scare you straight from the bitches. Yeah, I don't. Nah, yeah.
like, y'all can't tell me nothing, man.
That
I'm
definitely
like,
is, no, yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely is the mindset that starts, especially
I
around then
can't.
as well. It's just but like you said, and why I be fucking with comedians in particular is because their level of self-awareness is definitely up there. Cause shit, a lot of niggas act like they built for that when in reality, hey man, stop deluding yourself, buddy.
That's not the case.
Come on, man. Come on, you're not really built like that. But
Hey, man.
yeah, you were
Now
speaking.
this
about
isn't
college. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that you know what I'm saying, you spoke to your parents. Having two parents isn't something that everybody can speak of, especially, you know what I'm saying, just today's era, you know what I'm saying, all around. Not everybody can speak to that. So what type of impact do you think that had on you growing up, just having your parents around? How did they impact you in your journey to where you are now?
a lot, man. Cause your family, if you think about like how you come up, your life is pretty much a sitcom. You got crazy family members, whether it's in your house or it's somebody on the other side of your family, right? So me and my pops was always cool. Me and my mom, we was cool, but like I think I want to say around like 22, 23, that's when I got real close with my folks. You know, because I was always funny. My dad military, mom's military, so they was like on that serious tip. And my mom was always trying to have um those talks about like, oh, if you don't straighten up, you know, you prison and shit like that. And I ain't trying to hear that shit. Because when you look at the Scared Straight on TV, all they doing is yelling in your face. They can't touch you.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? That's acting. So I'm like, why you gonna take me there? And I was like, compared to what I've seen, compared to the stuff that my mom was telling me that some of her students was getting into, I wasn't even doing none of that shit. I was still coming home. I won't staying out late because I was going to Norview High School, Norview Middle School. And we moved to Chesapeake when I was in the 5th grade, well, 3rd grade, because my dad and we lived in this rough neighborhood called River Oaks. And I want to say the lady that was upstairs, her boyfriend was a drug dealer. And the lady that was actually like across the hall from us, she was her boyfriend was a drug dealer. But the other neighbor that was across from the neighbor that was upstairs, she was an older lady. So the ones that was across, they actually moved out. But the ones that was upstairs, it was like maybe like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I remember them banging on our door. I was like, look, my boyfriend owes some people some money, some bad people some money. It's a little rough. Because the drug dealers were like looking for him. They couldn't find the boyfriend, but they knew it. You know, this girl stayed at the kid. So my folks moved us over here to Chesapeake. And I joke about this in all my sets. It's a neighborhood called Plantation Woods.
Oh, what?
Excuse me?
Plantation Woods.
Plantation Woods.
VA shit.
One more time.
VA shit.
What in the Django? What in the Django is that?
VA shit, man. VA
It's
shit.
VA shit. Like anything suburb.
That's VA shit?
Yeah.
That's VA shit, bro.
No, I mean, no, you saying that?
All type
You saying
bro,
that
I'm
like,
telling
yeah,
you, like,
this VA nigga, like that's how you say it, like that's VA.
Street from Jamestown and Plymouth Rock and all types, all that. Like, bro, they bout that round here, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, like you suburbs, you Plantation Woods. Down the street, you got Plantation Lakes. You got Plantation.
Also, communities, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
shit.
so
these
Black it's a metropolitan of plantations.
Right.
It's a metropolitan. So you tell people this, like black people don't fuck with the woods because we saw the Blair Witch Project. We definitely don't fuck with no water. So you know we got out here, man. But my folks kept us over in schools in Norfolk, so we will stay. After school, we were using my grandparents' address out there in Norview, that Diesel Court area, and that shit was rough. Like if somebody was to ask you where the holes at, I'm pretty sure Romeo can tell you. Somebody tell you like where the holes at. You got to get out that area quick because somebody do stupid shit.
Man, I lived in Norfolk. I lived in Norfolk not too long ago, dog. I'm talking about you can't even take a stroll down the street at the 7-Eleven. I'm with my dog, man. Dude come up to ask him for a couple of dollars. He say, "Nah, I only got a card on me." He say, "I'll take that," and ran up on him. He really grabbed up on him.
Yeah.
So, but,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
oh.
Unfortunately for him, you know me, I'm 6'1.5". My dog like 6'3", 245. So I don't know why he did that. So that ended how you'd expect.
I put a
But yeah,
stick
man,
out.
it's bad out in Norfolk, man. Just speaking of that, man, not too long ago, it's bad out in Norfolk. So yeah, no, I know what you was going through.
Somebody say, "What a hole?" Or is that we got to set it off on his ass? You got to check behind you because next thing you know, you got a big ass fish. And wop wop. And then you supposed to go to school with these niggas the next day. I'm like, oh nah, because you outnumbered automatically. You gotta walk the same route. So I had an older cousin. I remember, I don't know, like I started going to my other grandparents' house. They stayed behind Northern Middle School. I remember he got jumped. Him and his friends got jumped because his friends were talking shit. They took a bike. I'm talking about like a huffy shit. Wow, threw that shit on his ass.
What's a huffy?
A huffy, yeah. They tried to end the life out their asses. It was like going, you had, like I said, you had to go back to school. You had to take different routes. And it wasn't until like, I want to say high school. Well, no, I say 8th grade. I started wrestling. Of course, that shit didn't work out because I thought it was the WWE shit. WWE shit. I'm thinking about it, be the Rock at Northview Middle School. Nah, man, they got me.
They hitting rock bottoms and shit.
Yeah, that shit
disqualified.
I ain't get disqualified. What got me out, man, was I was never wrestling in my class. I remember I wrestled this girl from Ruffin, bro. She was big as shit.
Oh, she fucked you up. All right, no.
She lifted my ass up, and I feel like she hit me in my dick because I didn't want to go back to school. Bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, she folded me up.
I go to high school. This when Drumline came out, so I thought it was gonna be my Devin Miles shit, but I ain't had no rhythm, so they put my dumb ass on the cymbals.
Hey yo, yeah, oh nah, nigga, you should have quit. Nigga, you should have quit.
On the plan, nothing was important to play. This nigga could do the wrestling, the drum line.
I know you had an idea of drums.
Yeah, man,
over here for you that we think could be a little better, a little more up your alley.
Yeah,
Drumline, that movie fucked up everybody because everybody thought they can spin and shit, flip everybody around, and
hey, I know, yeah.
We ran fast.
One band, one sound.
Yeah, we ran harder than the goddamn football players. I'm like, I ain't signed up for this shit. You know what I mean? I stayed in that shit for 2 years. I started playing baseball because the weightlifting guy was taking weightlifting because my coach was like, yo, you want to start taking some weightlifting because niggas will keep fucking with you. Pretty much is what he was saying. So I was in weight training with all the football players. I started earning respect, and I want to say 12th grade, bro. I just said the hell with all the sports, all the other shit. You know, but I was like, I just said, fuck it. I'm about to get out anyway. As long as I can make it past the first semester, I'm good. As long as I get a D or better in any class, I'm straight. So that was all she wrote.
Man, I feel that, man. That's tough though. Like, what was your family's first like initial reaction when you was like, yeah, like this comedy shit is about to be me. I'm doing this. I'm doing entertainment.
Oh man, they loved it because like my first comedy class, so I went to comedy school. My homegirl was supposed to go with me, but she punked out like the day of. So my dad was like, "Oh, I'll go with you." This nigga's 60. So I'm 30 years old. My pop was in the class with me.
Talking about Sergeant Davis.
Sergeant Davis was in the class with me, the first class.
Major Pain.
Comedy class. Okay.
Major Pain ass nigga up in there. Yeah.
He came up in that shit. He was like, we walking out the class and stuff. He said, man, you gonna do it next week? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. He said, all right, I pay half. You pay the other half. You just gotta go all 6 weeks. I didn't say less. So, we went, graduated. My cousins came out to the graduation. Aunt came out. I think my cousins just wanted to see, like, if I was actually going to be good or something. You know what I mean? I ended up being good. Yeah, so now, man, like the King roaster session. I think they was trying to roast yesterday. Then I got the best of them. They was like, nah, they ain't come here for all that. You're a civilian, leave me alone, bro.
Start
Right.
cutting a little deep.
Right.
Start cutting a little deep with them jokes. The punchlines coming a little too clever now. So what ended up getting you down that road? Like what sparked that in not only interest but real desire to pursue comedy?
Do y'all remember Bad Boys of Comedy when he used to come on HBO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of my favorite comedians, Tony Woods, was up there. Y'all can look this up. It's like a 6-minute clip. And he was talking about going in the pool and he peed in the pool. He thought it was blood coming out of his dick, and it was just the urine. It was like chlorine that turned the water red. So he just stayed. He stayed in there. I'm like, yo, this shit is actually good. Because most people would tell you in comedy, bro, they was like, oh, original Kings of Comedy, oh, Def Comedy. No, it was that every Friday. It was Bad Boys of Comedy, and then it was Def Poetry Jam came on after. But it was Bad Boys of Comedy was like, I'm like, hey, I could do this shit. I could do it. And I started going to Funny Bone. Like, okay. So Godfrey came for New Year's Eve, and I remember I was with this girl. I don't even talk to her. And I was
Hold on.
Dismiss her ass real quick.
Nigga, no, hold on. Did you hear the pain in that? Did you hear the pain in his voice?
When he said that, I felt something right there.
I don't even talk to her ass no
Hey,
more.
by the way, if just for everybody who's listening, if y'all saw his face, he felt that shit as soon as he said it. He felt that. You know what I'm saying? You can see it on his face. He felt the disgust towards her.
I was gonna say hit him with the future. And he in the head it was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
But in the head it was
talk
I
to
never
her.
liked you.
But anyway, continue, man. Go ahead.
Man, look, man, the shit just didn't work out. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
We go to this shit, and I see like a saying comedy school starting, I think it was February or January. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sign up for this shit. Godfrey walks past, and I'm looking at the thing. So, oh yeah, you should do it, and just walks the fuck off. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I just signed off. Yeah, I was like, let me just try. End up killing that shit. But that was like the roughest 6 weeks of my life, bro. That was worse than waiting for the results of a pregnancy test. Like, that was
God damn.
Yo, for real, was that bad, Joe?
God
Yeah.
damn.
Nigga said it was. He said it was worse than that. He said
Worse than
anticipation
that.
was high. I'm about to say, what the fuck they had you in there?
I was
Had
gonna
you in
ask what brought it to make it that difficult. Like it was that hard. I understand it could be difficult, but oh my goodness.
You gotta tap into some shit that you don't never tap into. And bro, like we had a big ass class. So we had one class on Sundays, and we would take it from like 1 to 4, and then some people would take that shit Monday nights from like 8 to like 11 at night. People were paying $250 and dropping that after the third week because you had to keep writing and tapping in. So you going to work, but you got to tap in. You got to think about the topic because they gave us a textbook. There wasn't nothing but a binder with some paper. You were just tapping in. So the first, like maybe like the 4th week, they said, "Oh, y'all gonna go to Kazi's in Newport News. Y'all gonna get 3 minutes." And then, the host, she gonna tell me how y'all did. She gonna tell you what you need to work on.
Okay.
Bruh, my homeboy Adrian, I look at him and say, man, you riding up there with me. I ain't riding up there by myself. He said, what you talking about? I said, bro, we in the class together. You gonna ride up there with me. I'm gonna pick you up. He said, I ain't got no gas, man. I said, I don't need no gas, man, because I was about to shit bricks. I called out of work that day. We rolled up there. I was like so goddamn nervous. And Kazi's is different. It's a different breed because the stage is right there. It's no back room, no nothing. You just walk on the stage and perform. And I went like maybe the 5th out of the rotation, but like the first in our class. I was like, yo. Wow. So I went up there. I thought I did bad. It's like, no, you killed it. I was like, y'all lying y'all ass. The host came up to me, nah, John, you killed it. She said, just don't wear your hat. And I'm like, man, my hairline fucked up. I can't have this.
That's crazy.
I ride home. I'm like feeling myself. My homeboy Adrian feeling me, feeling himself, excuse me. And because he did good. But boy, like,
he was
Hey,
what?
hey.
yeah.
You want to say he was what?
Feeling himself. Yeah, I caught myself, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That just so happens to be a thing on our platform. We ain't gonna let nobody slide without at least let them know what the hell they just said. You know.
Hey man, I appreciate it,
pass,
man.
That's funny,
When it is a pass, bro, it is a pass. I ain't,
But
shit, we fuck up on our verbiage around here. Shit, you ain't
just
Yeah,
to,
I ain't tripping on it, you know what I'm saying? Gotta keep niggas on point.
So in
curious.
hindsight, man. So would you say you think you go through that process again, just doing the whole academy deal,
Yeah,
or taking that route? Okay, you still do? Okay.
Yeah, I take a class every Thursday. It's just $5. It's the performance playground. It's the performance playground. So you get everything. You get comedy, you get improv, acting, you get music, poetry, everything. Black owned. But boy, I'm telling you, these niggas in this class make you want to fight them. They make you want to fight them. You good the first 2-3 weeks. That fourth week, boy, they gonna be on your ass. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Just curious. You talked about just your interaction you had with Godfrey. Is there any other comedians, like self-proclaimed comedians that you have had like similar like run-ins with, and if so, are there any other comedians that you look forward to meeting?
Yeah. It was two. Well, let's say 4. Michael Kaya was number 1. When I DM'd him on Instagram and asked to get on my pod, I didn't know what to expect. Right? Now I've been studying this man. I could probably tell you almost all his deaf comedy jokes, all his shit, with my eyes closed. I call him, get his voicemail. I'm like, yeah, we can interview on my podcast. And he was like, yeah, you can interview me on the podcast. He said, send me the link. I sent him the Zoom link. And I called him to confirm it. Now he's from Chicago. He was like, little nigga, you ain't send me that shit. I'm like, hold on, bro. I sent you the... I'm like, hold on.
Damn, bro.
Hold on, bro.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, dog. I'm like, yeah, damn, bro.
My idol, what the fuck?
That's my Michael Jordan. That's my Kobe. So I'm like, no, I know this nigga tripping. I know he ain't talking to me like that.
Right, real nigga first.
Yeah,
real nigga first.
So
no fault.
It's Valentine's Day weekend, man. This is like Valentine's Day weekend last year. It's supposed to be on a Friday. So, I get myself all situated. I didn't call my mom and my dad and my sister. Yo, got Michael Kaya. Man, this man show up an hour late. He talking about something. And when we supposed to do the interview at 9 o'clock? I was like, yeah, we supposed to. He said, shit, why you didn't call me? I did call you. I left a voicemail, text message, man.
Right. You know what's crazy? That's just cool to know that celebrities really be doing that shit.
Yeah,
they really don't be giving a fuck. They really be that busy.
I show up.
It don't even just be that fact. It's a fact. Like niggas be wrong and then get mad at you.
Wrong.
They got mad, bro. He got me heated, bro. I'm like,
right.
We get on the interview. He says, so it's like the pandemic happened. So I wasn't doing those shows because I ain't like doing virtual. He told me why the fuck you ain't doing no comedy? I'm like, where's virtual shows and stuff? Y'all watch the interview. He didn't send me the whole 15 minutes of the interview. I ain't doing no shows as virtual. You can't call yourself a comedian if you ain't doing no shows. I'm like, all right, bet. So he says, I want to put you on the morning show. Got a morning show. He says, I could put you up there. Just send me your stuff. I'm like, I got you. So I'm just sending him links. So I call him up on a Monday. I'm like, yo, I sent you links. I ain't get that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, this nigga clearly don't be checking his shit. Yeah.
Yo,
Nah, the crazy thing is he checks the shit.
he checks.
He checks the shit.
Mm-hmm.
He
It's
just
only
want,
so
he want to
it's so
fuck
funny
with
because it
you.
just runs so counter to how I would believe him to be. It's so funny to me. No,
So
man.
it's like, I could do it. He said, okay, I want you to go up there. I think it was gonna be like a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm sitting in the house. I'm like, I'm writing some material. I'm chilling at the crib. He called me Friday night. Hey, I need you to come do the morning show. I need 3 minutes of your truliest funny shit, family friendly shit. Like he says family friendly and shit in one sentence.
One sentence, right?
Like,
One
nigga, what?
I'm like, oh Lord. I said, I
All
got
right,
you.
Mr. Collier.
I was like, all right, I got you, man. I got you. I'm gonna do it. But I need you to do it on Monday. I'm like, damn, it's Thursday. So I was off Friday. So I'm like, I'm just gonna call out from work. My homeboys and we were supposed to go out and go work on some shit, some like skits or something. They're like, Ron, what time you meeting? I said, man, I can't go out right now. Man, I gotta get myself ready. You know, I ain't want to tell nobody what's going on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So he says his assistant was gonna send me a link, go over everything the night before. Bro, when I told him I locked myself in the house, and just did 3 minutes of just constant the same material. But I kept recording myself, like make sure I ain't fucking up.
All right.
So the assistant calls me. She says, "Send me your social media, blah blah blah." And they did it right here on StreamYard. He said, "Be early," you know. So it's about 5 o'clock. I called my supervisor. Oh no, I can't come in right now. I ate some pizza over the weekend, which I did, and I'm not really feeling well.
Mm-hmm.
The day of the shit come up, bro. I think I had to be up there because he was in Cali, so I had to go on his time. So it was like 8 o'clock. I got myself showered just to go downstairs and go get ready for the show. And I remember it was another comedian that was supposed to go up there with me. Buddy showed up late. They kicked his ass off. Lord, they set the tone right there. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
He said, man, make sure you got your truly funny shit. I'm giving you 3 minutes. In them 3 minutes, you better make all of us laugh, including the audience. If you're doing good, we're going to keep you up there. If you're doing bad, I'm going to just cut you off. You ain't getting back up there, lose my phone number. Bye, bye, bye. I'm like, oh, God.
All right.
Go up there, I kill the shit. Call him back and say, yo, how I do? He said, you a funny little nigga. Click. Bang the phone on.
Yeah, that's how it be too. They I don't know what it is with with people
these
in power
these
like that.
be eccentrics, bro. They be weird. Like what's up with this nigga, bro?
No, these niggas be thinking they like prophets, y'all. Like 3 words. That's all they need. You a funny little nigga.
That's
Click.
it.
Like, what the fuck? What else? Nigga, like
Bro,
his second, third conversation with you, bro. He did that. All right, man.
Click. I see Michael Kaya in June. He came to the Funny Bone. So I'm hitting him up. I'm like, yo, can I get like 5 minutes on the show? He was like, man, the Funny Bone got contract comedians and they can get them to perform. So I told my homeboy, I said, yo, bro, we just gonna pull up. We're gonna go to the show. We get there. Michael Kaya is outside talking mad trash. Like he got his like church voice on me. Like, hey, y'all coming to the show? And I'm like, oh Lord. I said, see if he recognized me. I got my face mask up. I said, Michael Kaya, you remember me? It's Ron Davis. Who the fuck is you? I'm like, who the fuck is you? I said, Ron Davis, I did your show 2 months ago. He go, oh man, you was that funny little nigga. So all the other comedians that was around, like, yeah, this nigga was on my show. He funny as shit. Bro, when I'm talking about I got some like sad ass, some stink ass from them other comedians, like, oh Lord. My homeboy is a comedian too. I said, yo, I'm gonna pull up on time. My guy's sticking for time. So you can meet him and try and get on the show. Man, my homeboy pulled up probably like 5 minutes late. I said, "My Kai, this my friend Keith." He said, "Man, fuck that nigga," and walked in.
Bruh.
Walked in the shit.
Hey.
I was like, man, I looked at him and I said, "Man, you fucked it up for yourself." I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Nigga, yeah, all you had to do is be 5 minutes. Oh,
Nah,
yeah,
for
5
real.
more
Hey,
minutes. Yeah,
5 minutes,
I
bro.
respect him for sticking to his morals like
he
that.
said,
man.
"Fuck that
Time
nigga."
is money,
True
man.
stickler
Yeah.
for time. He really
You always hear stories. You always hear stories from people in the game, and I have a coworker of mine used to do it. Man, he used to say, but the comedy game really sounds cutthroat. From people talk about jokes, steal it, and just all types of stuff. Man, it just sounds so cutthroat. So yeah, that I guess it doesn't surprise me the stories.
Nah, listen, I'm happy to hear him too because as y'all know, like I'm trying to dive into that comedy myself, man. So having you on here, and I'm hearing these stories, I'm hearing how you getting started. That's really like it's speaking to me. And I'm gonna chat with you and everything later, but definitely, man, yeah, this shit is crazy.
But the thing is with Michael Kaya, bro, and even at that class, that performance playground class, they know how cutthroat that shit is. And those opportunities to work with a Michael Kaya or was it D? I had D Militant up there for he passed or conversate with Nori Davis or any of these people. It's very slim. This is a one man sport. You know, you go on the stage, bro. It's just you. You know what I'm saying? It's you, a microphone, and them lights, and you got. You starting off, you probably got 3 to 5 minutes to make these folks laugh so you can keep coming back and they can remember you and try and put you on showcases. So when Michael Kaya was doing all that cussing, call me little nigga and all this, whatever. You know, my pops had to break this shit down for me. The Sarge, as y'all like to say. Yeah. Sarge broke this shit down for me. He was like, man, that's a once in a life opportunity. He said, you only been doing comedy about 2 years. He said, you really should be saying 1 because the pandemic hit when I was actually branching off. So he said, you got to look at it like that. And you got to make a comedic legend laugh. You know what I'm saying? He said, he's seen your material. He likes what you're saying. He likes you. And he say, he's roughing you for that one reason. It's the potential in what you can do. So when my pops broke it down, like, all right, I can see. He said he also from Chicago, so he grew up a little rough. So that's why he's so like, get your shit together, little nigga. Yeah. So,
yeah, that's definitely a fact. On both accounts. One, the cats from Chicago, the few that I know are they're the most aggressive people outside of people from New York that I know and people who have anger issues. Niggas from Chicago are the most aggressive people I probably met in my personal life. And then speaking to what you were talking about, them being hard on you and that kind of a thing, that's a real thing. And clearly, that man was really making moves because, like you said, 5 minutes late. Hey, bro, like you said, money is time, man. I ain't got time to be messing around with people who aren't serious. So for you to go ahead and make an impact lasting with him just on that front is already an achievement in itself, especially within that first year. Right. So I wanted to ask you, dipping over into actually, you mentioned you had a podcast. What did you?
Shit, I had a bad show. I like, nah, I don't think this shit gonna work. So I was, with Virginia, man, they want you to be like, they don't want you to do a bunch of cussing. They want you to talk dirty, but they still want you to talk dirty. If that makes sense. And this was a church crowd. I had a lady that was heckling me. She had me like 3 weeks straight, and I said her legs were shaped like 2 rolled up sleeping bags because she had like the fat legs, like the rotisserie chicken legs. Bro, they cut the mic off my ass and everything.
They said, "Oh no, no."
So I got with 3 of my other homeboys. Man, we was gonna do this podcast. I think it's called the Defiant Ones or some shit. Last 2 episodes. I bought my own microphone and equipment, and I was like, I just do my own shit, but I still do the Defiant Ones. And then, of course, one person started really feeling themselves about, me getting a microphone and some shit. And I was already upset with that podcast. Like I said, time is money. If you ask me to be somewhere at 9 o'clock, out of respect, I'm at least get there about 10, 15 minutes early. And then we gotta wait. I think we had to wait like an hour and a half. And I have nothing against anybody that partakes in smoking marijuana. I really don't care. But I don't want to, I don't smoke it, so I don't even drink. So he had to roll up. He had to go get something to eat. He had to go do this. I'm like, all right, look, all right, bro.
The one that ran errands.
Yeah,
I'm about to say.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm about to smash fire out of this dude. But I ended up starting No ID. And it just, from what y'all have probably seen, the little clips and shit, it's all over the place. That's what I like doing.
And that's the beautiful thing about it. In general, is like you just said, the fact it's all over the place. There's a lot of things to cover, a lot of bases to cover. So I wanted to ask you, as far as your guests go, and maybe it needs just the guy that you just were speaking about, who would you say is your most memorable podcast guest out of the people that's been on your show? Who's made a big impact in your memory bank? Like, damn, that was fire, or damn, that was weird.
If it was weird, it was Nifty Enchantress. That was the dominatrix with the hood on. And
oh my.
Excuse me? You was playing, you was dominating.
All right.
Oh, hang on. I'm ready to say let me sit back.
The
Go ahead,
dominatrix.
lean in, go ahead, roll on into that. What was that one like? What was that about?
Man, we talked about everything, like how she got started into being a dominatrix. Like her start, like she's trying to be a wrestler, like an actual professional wrestler. So she probably like her late 20s, like how she wakes up and stuff like that. And because the kink was kind of taking over for No ID. Because after her, I got I've had porn stars up there before, but I did 2 interviews with 2 foot fetish models, and this is their primary source of income is dudes buying feet pics.
Yeah,
like
that.
There's a market for that. I'm very
aware.
Yeah, there's a very
crazy,
big
but
market for
it
that.
actually is.
It is. And then I had this other one, Venus Ferroci. She is a professional dominatrix, but she is a financial dominatrix. So I didn't know it was a fetish.
The bitch is doing
Dominate
taxes.
your money?
Yeah.
What's he?
She worked for HH&R Block. What the hell going on?
She should. She should work
TurboTax?
for the IRS or something, because like
What?
people will literally just give her money just to give her like, oh hey, you doing a mistress, and they'll just drop $500 in her account. Boom, no, for no reason. Or they'll give her their route and account number and just let her do whatever. Debit card, everything. Married man too. Married man, you got some women that be into it. She locks dude, like the interview, she was like, yeah, I lock him up in the cage. I fuck him in the ass. I'm like, oh God.
What?
Yeah, no
Yo.
no idea.
Yo,
Hey, if it's a market for it,
Financial
go ahead, get your
dominatrix out here masturbating with abacuses.
I'm not even going to jump into like a bunch of different paths. Just in some ways more.
That shit went everywhere, bro. Like,
I'll start with there's just in some ways in life in general, man, ladies, y'all got this shit on easy mode in some ways, bro. What the fuck? What the hell? This is insane. You're getting paid that amount of money for wow. All right.
Imagine, bro. Imagine you get like 10, like you're the female domination. Like, so let's imagine she got like 10 dudes, and she's like, "Give me $500." That's 5,000. She'd have made like 15.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wow. Okay. Wow. Hang on.
Since we on, hold on.
Right, yeah, go ahead, dude.
Yeah.
You may be asking the same thing about that.
Since we on this subject, you know what I'm saying? I seen something, yo. I had to ask you about it, yo.
Mm-hmm.
So,
2 chicks in the dick.
Pornhub verification. Oh, yeah, let's see. What?
Huh?
No, we gonna get to that. Hold on. We gonna get to that.
what you just say, bro?
I don't think that was it, big bro. I don't think that was it.
That's the name of their podcast, man.
I was finna say. That's where I was going with it.
I was going completely different. So, Pornhub verification, huh?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Enlighten me. What we got going on here? Enlighten me.
So how you pull that off?
I have this underlying body
Yeah.
language conversation.
But you can't just say like it ain't nothing. Like
It ain't.
I need you to elaborate a little bit.
Like,
what's
I'll
that
let,
question?
I'll let him explain. Go ahead, explain.
Let me explain my journey, man. It was this shit called rude.com. And it was like MySpace amateur porn, bro. You can go out there, upload. This one I had a flip. You can only imagine the video quality. So you got girls up there.
Like Roblox.
Yeah, it's like it's bad. Like it is bad, bro. It was like straight.
Yeah.
So I was up there, actually meeting one of my guests up there, Sexual Savage, up there, and then niggas put me on through like she's like, oh, you should do Pornhub. So I'm like, all right, I bet, I tried Pornhub. I think I deleted Pornhub like probably 2017, 2018. And people don't believe me when I say, yeah, I was Pornhub verified. I had a whole verified.
I saw the photo and everything. Not your verification photo, bro. I saw the email. Like I saw the screenshot of the email.
Yeah, I was verified. I was getting the check. I was getting the check.
Yeah, I was
getting
okay.
Hey, bro.
I was getting the check off that shit, man. And the only reason I deleted it because I think like one day I was joking around with somebody, and I was like, I'd be so afraid to go inside the grocery store. And somebody like, dude, like, damn, bro, I'm with my mom or something. Like, damn, I just watched your clip last night, man. You was going off in that bitch. Like, I would be afraid. Like, I was afraid. Like, or maybe I pull up at a family function and somebody like,
I know I remember your ass.
I know you from somewhere.
Somebody.
Oh, yes.
I was changing your diapers when you was a baby, but I deleted that shit. So it ain't no videos. You can't find no videos anywhere. You can't find nothing like that. Because with Pornhub, bro, it was so crazy. Because you would not imagine how many people are on Pornhub or X videos from the 757 area collecting a check. Like you would get a paper check every 2-3 weeks.
And they even got electronic funds.
Nah, hey, he's not lying. This is a freaky little area code, bro. Go on your Twitter right now, bro. Go on your Twitter right now. Put in Norfolk or 757 in the search bar. Go about 3 scrolls down. You're gonna see some shorty talking about some I'm sucking dick right now. Pull up, you know what I'm saying? I come hit me up in the DMs. Like, hey, it's a freaky little area code. It's a freaky little area code.
It's Sunday.
It's
Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna have to slide back in from that there.
No comment, y'all. No comment.
And we'll go ahead we'll begin to wind this down. But you brought it up yourself, and Jaden, you kind of alluded to it unintentionally. 2 chicks and a dick. Talk about it. What's going on with that? They seem shocked by that, so I'll let you explain that a little further for yourself.
They 2 girls out of Tennessee, and they have the podcast is that name, 2 Chicks and a Dick. Mm-hmm. And I think I saw them on Instagram as an ad. Like, oh damn, they kind of bad. Like one of them was like, shoot the shot, and I ended up just getting on their podcast. And then I was like, as a return, because I really believe, because I gotta get y'all up there when this comedy shit slow down a little bit. I truly believe in returning the favor. So if you put me on your podcast, I'm gonna put you on mine. So I ended up putting them on mine, and bro, they just took over the podcast. Like it was really turning into a 2 Chicks and a Dick episode. So I just let them have it. I just uploaded episodes. So those 2 girls that you saw were Rachel J and Oprah Diddy. And they one of them party promoters and shit like that. So that's the name of their podcast. So everybody like 2 Chicks and a Dick. Like, yeah, you go up there. They the 2 chicks. It don't matter if you're male or female. You're gonna be their dick. That's how they say you're gonna be our dick for the night. So
okay. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot more normal than it sounded.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I understand.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I got you.
I knew that was
I got you.
So I got two, but they kind of link. So I got two questions just to try to get some insight that I feel like you could probably provide for anyone. So first question is just to anyone coming up in the game or anyone coming up from your experience, what advice would you give a young, you know what I'm saying, a young hopeful that wanted to get into the game, wanted to break out into the game? One, and two, if you could go back in time and say anything to yourself while you were coming up from this point in your life, what would you tell your younger self?
Let me answer the second question first.
Okay.
Fall forward, because if you fall forward, you automatically have to get up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't fall backwards. Fall forward. You got to get up, because you're going to get up. You're going to get knocked down a lot in life in general. That's what I would tell myself. And all the stupid shit that you've done, write it down, because this is somehow going to turn into some kind of, I don't know what it's going to take. It could turn into a sitcom. It could turn into doing a whole, comedy set. Who knows? But, just find something that you're good at, man. Because, I know we wrapping up. I didn't try everything. Obviously, Pornhub. I tried the franchise 7-Eleven. I tried to do real estate, stocks. I tried to do it all. But comedy is like the most consistent thing that I've actually, and podcasting. Those are the most consistent two things that I've actually done. Or things like that. Now, to those that's trying to break into the game, I'm going to let you know, one, you can't care about what anybody thinks. Never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Because especially in this industry, in any industry that like entertainment, podcasts, and comedy, there's going to be some haters out there. Don't get discouraged. Right. It's never going to be perfect. Just put I think Kev on stage said, just put the content out there and the rest will follow. Mm-hmm. So you may not know how to edit. You may know how to do this. You may not know how to use this or whatever. Just put the shit out there. Continue posting your social media. And don't tell everybody that what you plan to do. Like my man, you was telling me, he was like, oh, I'm thinking about breaking into the comedy game. You told us, right? But don't keep telling everybody, because it's going to be somebody lurking that's going to try and talk you out of it. Or it may be somebody that's going to actually talk you into it, and they might be really supportive, and it's going to be somebody that's going to talk you into it, and it's just got malicious intent behind it because they may want to see you fail. Okay. So, my advice to you is to get one of these, pen, some paper, get a composition book, or anybody that's content creating. And man, this thing when I used to drink, this shit got spilled liquor on it and everything.
Thousand stories in that motherfucker right there.
Got the character.
Yeah.
So just write everything down, man. Everything. Like, bro, if you're doing comedy, write 3 to 5 minute sets all the time. Boom, boom, boom. Expand on the jokes. Don't try and be like damn, I tried it too. I tried to do the 85 South Show shit, and I was trying to do improv. I failed my ass off. But study the game, bro. Study. Podcasting. If you're not watching podcasts, listen to podcasts, or studying some kind of, I study Arsenio Hall for my podcast. Comedy, of course, Tony Woods, Michael Kaya, D. Miller. I studied all of them, and it's gonna sound crazy, but watch them or watch those shows. After you watch them a couple times, start watching them on mute. And I'm gonna say watch them on mute because now you want to see how they got their crowd, how they got their direction, how they control the crowd. Nori from Drink Champs is a prime example of knowing how to control his audience. Him and DJ F on Drink Champs, probably my number one podcast out of all of them. They sit around and giving the people the flowers in general. You get some jewels, you get some artists that, damn, they got Cypress Hill up here. What the hell is Cypress Hill in there? You find out all these stories. They had Goody Mob up there. My favorite episode was the Kanye West joint. But then again, then again, Kanye West said the same shit on Nick Cannon's podcast. And study and if you're a comedian or anything looking to go into a different multiple avenues, and one of the people in our generation, I'm gonna say that does that, and people say, "Oh, he ain't funny." It's Nick Cannon. This man has been around since all that. So you got to think acting, writing, producing, directing, stand up, music videos, record label, production companies, and you like what? Man, if y'all look at this man's resume, you look up his Wikipedia, Nick Cannon, you like, nah, this ain't Nick Cannon. This man has played serious roles. He done played in some horror films. He done did some shit. Damon Wayans is another one. Tim Reed is another one. Robert Townsend. I know everybody like Tyler Perry. I can say Tyler Perry too. Yeah. But you see how they, shit. Pam from Martin.
Talk about Tisha Campbell.
Tisha Campbell. Yeah. Eric Alexander. That was Maxine Shaw on Living Single. Look at fucking Queen Latifah. She's a rapper. She did opera. All this shit. Just go into different avenues, bro. Do not be afraid. Like, don't put yourself in a box when you just say, "Oh, I'm a comedian." Nah, you're a content creator. You putting out content. Oh, we have a podcast. I have to get out the habit now of calling my shit a podcast because I potentially will turn into a show. But of course, y'all just heard about my content with these dominations and locking up people in the cages. I'm gonna have to scale my shit back a little bit. Because I'm surprised y'all didn't picked up on the other joint. Because I had a transgender rapper porn star.
I saw the title. I didn't look at it.
All three?
She was all 3 in 1. Yeah, I had Sydney Starr up there.
Yeah, see, man, look, that's.
But you got to get out your comfort zone, though. You can't be afraid. And I like to interview. They call me race jock, cancel 10, 20 years from now. I only interview Black or brown content creators because the algorithm is not in our favor, and a lot of times we don't get the credit that we supposed to get. So you may see like that Full Send podcast with like Steve will do it, and they shit blow up. But then you got shit like The Pivot or the Inside Wolves, and they doing the same shit and better, but they're not gonna get the same recognition because.
Appreciate that for that shout out, man. Appreciate that.
Because I skink up.
Nah, for real.
No, man, just hearing that motivation from you, man, that definitely has given me that confidence to definitely try my hand back in the hub. You know what I'm saying? Like, just really get out there. Just really get into
That's the jewel.
You know what I'm saying? That's the gem I needed to really.
That's what you took from the conversation.
Really dive back into the.
That's what you took from the convo.
In there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you dive in,
dive in,
like
real deep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I really
deep.
I really want to penetrate this. You know what I'm saying? This specific audience. You know what I'm saying? I just, like I said, thank you for that words of advice and motivation. I really want to get, like I said, dig down deep. You know what I'm saying? Penetrate. You know what I'm saying? Those.
All right.
Listen, man.
Hey, Juju, if somebody pop up on you at the store and you out with your whoever, and they be like, "Yo, bro." They might say, "No homo, bro. You got a big one, dog." That'd be a dude.
See, you already messed up. You already
fucking up the money right there.
That's not the recognition I was looking for. That's not the recognition.
That's the recognition you gonna get.
Nigga, what you? I'm gonna say what you think you gonna get.
That's not the audience,
and you really went deep.
I'm about to say, that's how you got that cream. That's how that cream came. Come on now.
I ain't know. They be like, I ain't know you had that birthmark on your left cheek, big dog. I just wanted to bite that apple, bro. This ain't what I want. And don't think you're gonna date a porn star neither, because bro, she gonna come home from work like, babe, how was your day at work? Man, it was kind of rough. What? It was a good. It was a great day on set.
It's funny because either way it go, if it's rough,
either way,
it's a good day. Either way, it's bad. Like, damn, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I think I'd be more hurt if she came back and was like, "Today was a breeze." That was.
Hey, or they hit you with the. This was the best day on set. What do you mean it was the best day on? the hell you mean by that? Like, what you mean you
All right,
enjoyed it?
man.
Keep playing around, one.
We will end this one right here.
Yeah.
Random question. It's a little two-parter. Very
Mhm.
simple, but it's random. Everybody give this one your answer. You have two options here. Would you rather be incredibly good-looking but broke, or well-off but insanely ugly? And I'm not even talking about medium ugly. I'm talking like the reaction of if you turn the corner and people don't expect you to come around the corner, the reaction is like, oh, God damn, nigga. Ugly.
It's an easy one.
Which one y'all going with? This is a two-parter, mind you, as well. There's another question to there's another question.
Okay.
Which one do y'all want to go first?
Which one would y'all rather?
I'll go first. Give me the looks. Y'all is tripping. I'll be a couch. What they call them? Couch hopping. I'll have about 10. So hey, man, it'll be a breeze. It's gonna be a breeze. Give me the looks, man. Really? What you talking about? Why I want to have all this money? Can't get no. Hey,
I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead, Miles. Because the opposite. I'm gonna be
I can
that
get
one.
some money.
I'm gonna be that one toe face looking nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just got a bag though. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I've realized, bro, especially even when it comes to like celebrities, you know what I'm saying? I know how I look. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nobody touching me. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas be ugly. No bullshit. But they got hella money. So that what they gonna get? Women. Regardless of how you look. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to knock nobody's looks or anything, but let's just take an example for Forrest Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? This man has the bag. You know what I'm saying? He's a self-proclaimed actor. You don't think women are flooding his DMs? Of course they are. The man got bread. You know what I'm saying? He's not the best looking man in the world. You know what I'm saying? But he does have money. So regardless of how you look, as long as you got money, bro, you are good, bro. Good. So yeah, just to answer your question,
Forrest Whitaker out
just to answer your question, man, I'm definitely gonna take that bag and an ugly face that's scary. You know, especially when it comes to this season of, you know, we gotta wear masks and shit like that. You know, I mean, it's a little toned down now, but I'm gonna have my mask on. But you know, I might pull off a hijab. You know. Get real cultural with that shit, you know? But I'm still rich at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how I play it.
What about you, Jamin?
Well, today, man. Honestly, I truly don't even know, yo. I truly don't even. I'm geeked up on what Juan said, Joe. I'm not gonna lie to you. That nigga is talking crazy today, yo.
Talking crazy. This nigga is tripping. Jim, you can always get some money, yo. You can always get some money.
So if you had to choose,
I ain't taking no money, yo.
Jay-Z saying no such thing as an ugly millionaire, bro.
Hey,
that's what he said.
And that nigga ugly, bro.
And then,
that nigga ugly, bro.
If you look good and you sleeping from couch, you fucking for shelter. So eventually somebody will get tired of you. Got to listen to her ass all the time.
Right.
You definitely right.
Bro, you can wait. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that one? He was like an inmate. He was down bad. He was like homeless, but they saw him. They gave him like a cool little name. He became a model after he got out of prison or something.
Yeah, prison babe.
Prison babe. Yeah, if you look good, bro, you can get a bag. You can get some money. I can't change my ugliness if I take the one.
Just to add on to that, remember a couple years back, it was a homeless man, and he became I want to say he became like a news reporter because of like his voice. Nigga had a good ass voice, and they got his teeth done and stuff, just because he was down bad. You know what I'm saying? He still had a nice ass voice, and I guess a face that can pass for TV. But I mean, I guess you can still make something of yourself, but. Like I said, I'm still gonna take that bag and an ugly face and not have to even deal with looking up into a situation. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. It's just something about knowing that like you only here for this bag. Like you definitely like I don't know what you're doing when you out with your friend. Like you probably definitely fucking on some other nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm gonna get mine though. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get mine.
Somebody else got yours too. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm gonna say this and then Rome can go. I'm gonna say this and then Rome can go. But Juan, only reason I'll give you a pass is because we seen Bobo do it live. So I don't know. Bobo was definitely getting to it. So
getting that bag. He
that's all I'm saying.
That's talking about the basketball player, boo.
Yeah.
Ain't no way he
Yes,
got
he-
bitches.
He had him a little. He had him a little.
He
Nah,
Little, yeah. On
He got him a
He-
little.
I don't
He
know
got him a
about
little
multiple,
Yameen.
but
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got
You got him a little Yameen.
Instagram baddie, as the caption to the article said.
Yeah.
Instagram baddie. So
okay.
there's that. And Rome, you going with the money, correct?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I ain't trying
And
to
then-
fuck the shelter.
I change. I take the
I
money,
respect
yeah.
that.
I change. I take the money. I take the
So,
money.
so that's four
That's-
monies right there. All right.
That's
so
why.
that's
That's why.
perfectly fine.
That's why I'm taking the money, man. I've been.
Oh
I've
no,
been
three
fine.
monies and
I've been
nigga.
I've been fine all my damn life. I see what it feel like to be ugly for a change. I try it out. You know what I mean?
Second part.
You know what I mean?
The second one's really a lose-lose. And it's picking the lesser of two evils, really. And this is the last one here. It's the lesser of two evils. So you got the money, and Lee, you're extremely attractive by objective means. Now you got to pick a lesser of two evils. Either there is absolutely nothing you can do to cure your body odor, or your breath is going to be damn near halitosis all the time.
Hey, don't Beyonce got that shit?
I don't know. Does she?
I could have sworn they said that's why she sings so well. It's like the fire on the mic because it's the halitosis.
Jesus.
All right, yo. All right,
I
bro.
could have sworn that's what I. No, that's what I heard.
We'll
That's what
start
I
off,
heard.
we'll start off with you, Rome.
Nigga finna have
Which
the
one you going
beehive
with?
on our head.
Bad breath consistently or bad body odor consistently. Neither can be fixed through gum or showering.
Have y'all ever like yawned after y'all woke up in the morning with that morning breath? That shit is horrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the body odor because damn, I want to taste my food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, but you gonna but you telling me like you gonna smell yourself all day?
You can become immune to it.
I'm talking. Listen, I'm talking smelly feet. I'm talking your armpit smell like giraffe spit, nigga. Like it is up, like everything.
It's nothing, and it's nothing I can do.
He said nothing. You
I'm about to say,
you gotta suffer with one of these things.
Nigga, deodorant don't work.
But you want to have like the whole bad breath, teeth falling out your mouth. You're gonna be numbing down steaks. Then you know you trying to take a girl panties off. You're gonna be like Pac-Man, and then you get the cherry, all that shit. And that's what you want. You want that. Hey, bro, I don't know if y'all niggas ever smell it. Go to sleep. Go take a nap right now. Your shit come up taut.
Let me ask you this.
Hey, I know.
Are you gonna get close enough to somebody who smell really bad though? You're not even gonna be able to get that date.
I'm gonna answer your question with my answer to this question, man. I'm picking the body odor. Give me the body odor. Really? It is women out there that actually have body odor kinks. They like stinky niggas. They like niggas with the musk. They like musky niggas. That's a thing. I'm picking the body odor.
I've heard about niggas getting it in right after the gym. Purposely,
right? They like that. So
I guess I'll go off with my answer. I'm definitely gonna take the mouth, like breath, like without a doubt. I just wouldn't fucking talk that much. I just wouldn't fucking talk because you got to think like
or talk
just from how you're explaining. I'm thinking of like a nigga like body odor. I'm thinking like I walk in a room, niggas know I done entered. You know what I'm saying? I could walk in a warehouse. You could be on the other side of a warehouse and you know I just walked in the building. I'm thinking of body odor that's like potent. You know what I'm saying? That's like damn near fucking nuclear. You know what I'm saying? And that's some potent shit. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I definitely take breath. I just wouldn't fucking talk. I'd be like mute or some shit.
And you finally yourself, Javen.
Yeah, no, like what I said. Yo, because that's that shit that like niggas know when you enter the room for sure. Like, oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's just Hakeem. He came in, you know what I'm saying? He clocking in for work. Like, that shit is that's no good, Joe.
Hell no. Yeah.
You niggas will have a superpower. Y'all gonna let that mouth fester. Y'all gonna open that mouth one time, melt walls.
Listen,
they might as well recruit me to the fucking bro.
Listen, yeah. Cause hot breath ain't nothing but black bitches and Takis. Yeah, that's what hot breath is, honestly, anyways. So it's not, it's good, Joe.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
When didn't just say hot breath, you said that damn near halitosis. What y'all call it?
That's damn near halitosis. Nigga, you ever been around somebody that ate Takis before? That's halitosis. Nigga, that's a fire breathing dragon right there,
especially they cracked that bag open at like 8 a.m. damn, bro, that's breakfast.
The 8 a.m. hot chips.
Yeah, like
the 8 a.m.
and
hot
then
chips.
they flush it down with like a brisk or a fucking Mountain Dew, Red Bull. Like,
I'm talking about that high schooler.
That's
man.
diabolical.
watch out.
And well, we're gonna go ahead and wind this on down. I'd like to thank everybody
Yeah.
for listening to the Inside Wolves podcast. And before we officially wind down, Rome, go ahead, plug yourself in, man. Any links you want to go ahead and say out to the people?
Socials,
Anything you
man.
want to go ahead
Man,
tell the
you got-
people about? Anything you got coming up?
Shit, what I got coming? I got my last episode of my podcast coming out where I interviewed a black-owned vegan organic pudding company. So obviously I went to see it's all over the place. See,
Oh, is that interesting?
they in Whole Foods and they right out of Chesapeake. Follow me. Strictly_Rome. That's on Instagram and Twitter. Trust me, if you follow me, I'll follow you back. That's not a problem. If you like photos, I will like photos and post back. Follow my podcast page on Instagram at No ID Podcast. Follow me on Fanbase, which is a black-owned version of Instagram at Strictly_Rome. YouTube and Rumble, which is the alternative of YouTube. That's at No ID Media TV. You can see my comedy. You also gonna see my podcast as well too. Follow me also on Christian Mingle at Holy Ghost 69.
All right,
All right, man.
Yeah.
Well, now we got the links for them right down below as well. Check out our link tree where we have the links to our social media and YouTube as well. Please, people, continue to like, share, subscribe, check out everything we got going on. And most importantly, make sure that this gets spread, people. We're here to enlighten and entertain. We want to make sure that everybody's day is brightened with a little bit more knowledge, a little bit of inspiration, and just a little bit of fun. Thank y'all for tuning into the Inside Wolves podcast, and we are out.
For more Inside Wolf content, make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit that link tree in our bio to bring you to all our platforms. Let's get it.